And missed for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball, back with that pitch. Get it.
And he fouls this one off. On a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And now a pitch on the way.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So here's Will Myers as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Austin Nola.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
No offer at that point. It's a cold strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. Speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4.
Handed hitter that could fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hosmer at second. Nola is over at first with 1 away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Next up, Brian O'Grady. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Softly hit out to short. Odor relay to first. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo.
The right fielder.
And he throws the fastball. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. High in the air down the right field line. Gallo is there. 2 down. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gallo is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Rougned Odor now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
The 0-1 on its way.
I really liked watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down too, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jose Trevino. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Rangers set down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jurickson Profar.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
A little bouncer.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. There to make the play is Calhoun, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
towards center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Will Myers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next to the Padres, the catcher, Austin Nola.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Right on the inside, black with the slider. Laid off but called to strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Pulled toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Padres leave. That'll bring in Nick Solak back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. The next 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
David Dahl is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Joey Gallo is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. So now to the plate, Brian O'Grady. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dahl arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Stepping in next, Tommy Pham. No hits to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Jake Cronenworth stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Count is 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Pham's off and running. A pitch out. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between 1st and 2nd. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. In there, and it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Myers is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next, it'll be Nate Lowe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering.
Oh. 1-0.
The 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 5 innings complete. The top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Chopped at third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
So with one gone in the inning, here's Jurickson Profar. Now the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Line hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Eric Hosmer is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Now the pitch.
2-1.
Count remains 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up. Bottom of the inning now. And next to hit is the catcher, Jose Trevino. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Nick Solak is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. On the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers, but they're on top 1-0. Now with the
leading off for the Padres, the right fielder, number 4,
first pitch of the AB now.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
That's inside. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Austin Nola stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
The center fielder, number
Standing
2,
in now, Trent Grisham. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. The 2-0.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 5.
And now in the box, Brian O'Grady flew out last time up. First delivery to him. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grisham on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, back in standing. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0 home. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 1-1 home is a slider that can't catch the outside. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 2-1 Friars. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney. David Dahl to the plate now. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Grisham at the track. The wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run there for David Dahl. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Rangers are back in business, they tie it at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Swing and another one deep out to center field. And they have taken the lead.
Another excellent swing right.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 33, Mark Melanson.
Chris Davis next to bat. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. Melanson, a 36-year-old veteran. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch.
No, that's down.
Still only one out in the inning. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rugden. Oh,
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Calhoun, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone!
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Nate Lowe digging in now. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a field thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Jose Trevino is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. That evens it up. 1-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Jonathan Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
High and deep down the left field line. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Still 2-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the first pitch, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Jurickson Profar digs in next. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Got him.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Behind 0-2 now. Pitch lined into left field, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So the next to bat will be Will Myers. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. From the stretch.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Smoke toward third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. So a long at-bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Austin Nola is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Odor is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nick Solak. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Next, here is Charlie Culberson, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there.
To the plate now, David Dahl. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
2-0.
A shot down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. Rangers set down in order, and it remains 5-2. Jose Leclerc takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's the first pitch to him. Trent Grisham is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. He's through first and hustling for second. And that is off the wall in right field. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Brian O'Grady stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Odor has it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in next, Tommy Pham. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. A man at third with one away. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Now this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
San Diego down to their final strike. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. A man on third with 2 down. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 5-2 the final score tonight. Texas put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry